Steve Gamache here with another Chef Knives to Go quick look product review, and this time we are looking at the Masashi Kobo SLD Petty 150mm knife. This line of knives has a core steel. It's a sandwich or a three-layer construction. The core steel is SLD semi-stainless high-speed tool steel. The heat treat's about 60 Rockwell on that core steel. The construction is a softer stainless steel cladding on either side of that core steel. And I'll give you a close-up of this and you can see the cladding line. It's a little bit faint, but you can see it. The SLD steel is kind of on the edge of being stainless. It's, I think, around 12, maybe 13% stainless, which is close to a full stainless rating. So this steel will patina, but not a lot, or not super quickly normally. So, and then of course, the cladding is full stainless steel. The weight on the knife is about 2.7 ounces, 76 grams. The blade length on this sample was right at 150, and the overall length was 10.9 inches. The spine thickness coming out of the handle, it's 2.5 millimeters, but it thins out really fast. And this maker is known for their all the ones I've seen from them have great tapers down to a very thin tip. And this is no exception within the bounds of this shorter knife. The blade height is 31.2 millimeters on this one, and the handle is just a basic D-shaped chestnut or kind of dyed wood with a texture to it and a plastic ferrule. Nothing fancy here. The ferrule is kind of a cap that goes over there at the end. Circumference on this one was about 69 millimeters right here, where the two meet, and no frills, no nonsense handle, but it is actually quite comfortable, and the texture gives it a nice grip to it as well. The fit and finish on these blades is done extremely well. They have a nice mirror polish on them. Out of the box edge I've seen on these has always been quite good. This one is no exception. I'll give this a solid 6 out of 10, maybe 7 out of 10 on the edge. Was done very well. So this has some embossed kanji and then some chiseled or embossed symbol and chiseled kanji as well. And again, you can see the mirror polish on here. Here is the core steel showing at the edge, so there is a cladding line to it. And here you can see the taper. So 2.5 coming, above the back of the blade, but then it thins out quite quickly. Holds a bit, but then thins out very nicely towards the tip. And it's got a beautifully done grind to it, smoothly ground down to the edge, and it's quite thin at the edge. Profile, fairly flat, as is their style, even on this shorter knife. And, as I said, great fit and finish, mirror polish, rounded, smooth spine, rounded, very smooth choil and emulto or into the neck. So very, very comfortable right out of the box. Sharp, nothing you'd really have to do to it. It's kind of funny because all their knives I've seen so far have been very tall. The Santoku, the Gyutos have been quite tall, and I like tall petties, so I'm looking forward to this blade. So, this will be a nice tall knife, but so instead of like 36 millimeter, 35, 34, it's like 31. It's kind of interesting. So I don't know if there's some variance on that. You might check with Mark if you want a taller one. He might have some that are taller. I'm not sure if this is a standard template for them or not. But here's what the profile looks like. And again, as is their style, there's quite a bit of flat to the blade. So the back, third of the blade back here, from there to there, pretty darn flat. So you roll right into that heel. So you've got a flat spot for chopping, and you've got a bit of belly at the front. And these typically get fairly high, as does this one. For such a short knife, that's pretty high on the board before the tip starts digging in. So nice profile on this. Again, sharp, thin at the edge. Should be a really nice petty for a variety of tasks. This is a nice enough knife. You could easily swap the handle out for an upgraded handle or a custom handle, maybe even make the handle a little tapered, give you a little more board clearance. Or, again, if there might be a taller one, ask Mark when you order it if there's taller versions or not. Maybe there is, I'm not sure. But anyway, really nicely done, refined, semi-stainless, stainless over semi-stainless knife for lower maintenance. There you have the Masashi Kobo SLD Petty 150mm knife.